Hi, everyone. Welcome to Not a Strong Start. This is the first time I've ever hosted, and I feel awkward, but let's just roll with it, right?
Yeah,
I'm here with George. Yeah, I'm here with George. Is this a bonus episode, George? Is this a podcast episode? Is this an episode where we talk about
this is
whatever the
this is
hell
an
we
episode.
want?
Yeah.
This is flat
Hell
out
yeah.
hard episode. Yes. And we are going to talk about something I'm very passionate about, and I'm forcing George to be passionate about. You're passionate about it,
I
right?
don't know if I don't think you had to force me. I think the thing itself made me a fan immediately.
Yes. Okay. Which is, I love that you said that because we're going to talk about that. We're going to cover that. But we are talking about Fallout Season 2, Episode 1. Let's do a quick little background of our how we are connected to Fallout or just the show in general.
Okay.
Okay. Me, Marie. I am obsessed with Fallout New Vegas. Okay. I love the Fallout franchise. I do. But Fallout New Vegas is my favorite video game of all time. And season two of the Fallout series takes place around centralizing around the New Vegas video game. Now, listen to me. I grew up playing video games. I always loved playing video games. And then when I became a young adult, I kind of strayed from video games. I was like going out with people and all that dumb stuff. Like, who cares? So then I didn't play video games for a chunk of years. And then one day, after I was married, and my brother suggested Fallout New Vegas to my husband as a game for him to play. And I still wasn't gaming much. I would just watch my husband play Call of Duty and play games and stuff like that. And once he started playing Fallout New Vegas, I was like, wait a second, this looks like a game I want to play. So then I hijacked Fallout New Vegas. I started playing it and it rekindled my love and passion for gaming. It means a lot to me and my heart because it really reignited that fire for gaming for me. So I'm obsessed with it. I've played through the game at least 6 times. I don't even know. It's probably more than that. The amount of hours I've sunk into Fallout New Vegas is not even embarrassing. I'm proud of it. It just means a lot to me and it's very special to my heart. So I'm obsessed with it. And that's my background to Fallout in general, but mostly Fallout New Vegas, which is very special. George, have you ever played Fallout games before?
My introduction to Fallout was 3 on the
Okay.
Xbox 360. And my friend from back in the day, he loved Fallout. And he's like, George, you're a gamer, you're gonna love this game. And he brought it over and we started playing it. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. It's a dope game, but there is so much to do. And at that time, I was working like 60, 70 hour work days or like work weeks, where like I just had no time. And like
Yeah.
I was playing just like quick action games, fighter games. The most in-depth game I was playing at that time, and even that game I didn't want to play was Mass Effect because I felt that was too boring at the
Mm.
time for me. And I was just like, I can't. So years passed, and like I would see New Vegas come out. I saw Part 4 come out, and eventually 76 came out. And at this time, I've beaten all the Mass Effects. I've played Skyrim. I've done all of like these in-depth big story games like Red Dead Redemptions and stuff. I was like, now, I think I'm ready. Now is my time. And 76 came out. I was like, all right, let's do this. I got 76, and I was like, this is the worst game ever. This is I came in at a bad time. So, needless to say, I did
Yeah.
not finish that game. I threw it away, or I got my money back, I should say. But then this show came out, and I was
Mm.
like, I love the cast because Walton Goggins was in it, and everything that guy's in, he shines. And so it's like, all right, I'll give this a shot. Let's see what this is about. 2 episodes in, I'm like, I have to play this game now. like the
Yeah.
show was so good that I had part 4 for free through like the PlayStation thing. Like they give you a free game every month, like Xbox does. And I had downloaded it, and it's like free games, I take them all. And I remember it's like, I still have that. So it got me to play part 4, and I freaking loved it. It was total
Hmm.
opposite of 76 for me. It was like such a fun game, super engaging, great characters, and much like what I love about Mass Effect is relationships. Like you're building relationships with different characters and different factions, you know. And I like to choose the wonky relationship. I don't choose the traditional one. So like in
Yeah.
Mass Effect, Talia was my girl. Like I went after her, even
Yes.
though I knew we can never be together in reality because she had that bodysuit on. And in this game, like I started a relationship with my robot counterpart because it's like she's discovering what it is to be human and alive. Like I loved everything about it, So it's like I thought it was really cool that this was the first time where I kind of did like a flip on a nerd item in nerd culture, because generally I'm the guy in our group who knows everything about comic books and like cartoons and video games and like every little thing. I'm that guy. And this was the first thing where it's like, oh, I know nothing about this. I know nothing at all. And so everything in this show is new to me. And it's just like blank slate, you know. You like there's it's gonna be hard to like make me not like you. Like as compared to Rings of Power, also by Amazon, which was a shit show. Yeah, you know. But I know so much about Lord of the Rings. It's like I know where you're gonna get things wrong. With this, it's like I don't know. You know, so it's like it was that freeing. It was like a weight off my shoulders. But it was nice talking to you off the side, knowing it's like, all right, they got a lot right. And that made me even happier about the show. And playing the game showed me it's like, oh, they paid attention. Like these are fans.
I'm with you on Fallout 76. I'm not the hugest fan of Fallout 76 either. I played Fallout New Vegas first, then I played Fallout 3, then I played Fallout 4, which Fallout 4 is fun, but I'm not a fan of the main storyline.
I'm honestly the same with you, just so you know. Like it's the side quests.
Yeah.
That's what kept me going. Like I forgot to play
Yes.
the main story at times because I was just so
Yeah.
focused on the side quests.
Hmm. And Fallout 76 to me isn't a Fallout game. Like it's not. It doesn't feel like it belongs in the same universe. It's just, but a lot of people do love it. Like when I did covered season one with my friend Jess, she's a Fallout 76 girl,
Hmm.
like big time.
Yeah.
And she like friggin' she built Scare Floor from Monsters Inc. as
Wow.
one of her things. And she had doors hanging. It was insane. And see, I'm just not into the building. I'm more of the questing
Yeah.
person. And I also don't like doing games like that with people online. It's like my own little adventure and I like to be solo. So Fallout 76 not my thing. But Fallout New Vegas, man, just everything about it touched my heart. And I love that we are talking from different standpoints where it's like I am a diehard fan and I'm super invested into the world, and you're going into it a little more blind and that we both appreciate it, right? We'll
Yeah.
see after our review of the first episode
I
that we
hope
both
so.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm definitely a
um
newbie. I'm the newbie in this situation.
yeah.
And what I think is a
Yeah.
testament to the show is the fact that
Yes.
hardcore fan and then new person. So it's like they must be doing something right if you're getting
Yes.
both sides of the spectrum.
And I don't know how other hardcore fans feel, but me as a hardcore fan and this being so important to me, when I say like I tear up and cry every episode, I'm not lying. Like I have a
Yeah.
witness. Like my husband's a witness. Like he's just like he sees me get excited, and when I get excited, I cry. But what I did love the first season. And I love the first season's very much like general Fallout feel. Okay. And
Yeah.
they were so true to the game, to the franchise. They were just so true to everything. And this season's different because it's focusing more so on one installment, like one game. And at the end of season one, oh, when I saw Vegas there, I was like my soul left my body, dude. Like I was just like, I can't believe we're doing this. One, because Fallout New Vegas isn't even the Bethesda game. It's
Yeah.
an Obsidian game. So the fact, see, part of me is like, it's so sweet that Todd Howard's producing this and taking a game that was even Bethesda and giving it a showcase, like, but then I'm also thinking, well, they want to market off it as much as they can since Obsidian did, then maybe we can make money off New Vegas as
Yeah.
well. But if it's going to bring us a remastered version, then I'm all for it.
I hope
Because
so because
through
I
the
want to play it.
grapevine, okay. Okay, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for
Yeah.
you.
I
um
gotta say, I got excited at the end of season one because I knew that you liked New Vegas. And so when I saw it pop up, I was with like Jen's enjoying the show too, and she knows nothing about Fallout. And I was like, oh shit. And she's just like, well, what just happened? I was like, Marie's gonna lose her shit when she watches this.
I did. I lost my shit. Okay, so let's get into why I'm losing my shit. And let's get into the first episode of season 2. Uh I might get really squeaky and I might get really high pitched and I might get really excited, and when I'm excited I get really like obnoxious. So just be prepared. I'm like a kid in a
Soak
candy
it in.
store because yeah, I'm going to get excited and I can't help it because that's how I feel about the show. We open up episode 1, season 2, with Justin Thoreau is Mr. House. He's amazing. Like
Yeah.
he's the voice and the inflections, the way he looks. Like to me, I was just like, this is perfect casting, and he's doing justice. Let me tell you, because he's speaking just like he does in the game. I'm not
Yeah.
going to give stuff away because I need to remember that there's stuff that happens in the game that it will be spoiler. So, but anyway,
And this was a
great
recasting too,
casting.
right? Because I think wasn't it a different actor in season one, or no?
Well, they're showing him still, the first actor, the
Yeah,
initial actor
yeah.
they're showing.
Because I found that interesting. The opening scene is we see him on TV, and it's not Justin Theroux, it's someone else.
No,
And then we
see,
see
that's the
him, which I feel like there's that plays into something. I'm assuming this is where like I don't know about stuff in the game. I would to be so obvious about it. That tells me that is something's gonna happen,
I'm also thinking that A, the guy who goes out and represents Mr. House is a different person
like in
out
public.
in the public.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Or I'm thinking since in the video game you can reconstruct your facial features, they're gonna play on
Oh,
that.
okay, yeah, yeah,
So like you can go in and like redo your face. So they're either gonna it's either one of those things, unless we're missing something here, because the original actor is in this episode as well in
yeah,
flashbacks and everything.
yeah,
So it's either going to be he's just like a representative for House, or it's him when he not it can't be him when he's younger. It's his name, or he got his face reconstructed, which can happen in the game. So maybe it happened. So I'm not sure yet, but I'm excited to see where they're going to go.
yeah. Okay.
But we open up and we see him, and what he does, and again, I love this. He's testing out an implant on this guy. And again, Fall New Vegas, you can go and get implants. Granted, they don't work that same way, but you can go to the medical clinic, you can get implants that like enhance your durability or make your health regen. Like there's implants in the game. How they change the implants, I don't care. I just like the fact that they're like throwing implants in.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's in the game. The implants, it's an implant. So then we're introduced to Mr. House in the beginning. I thought that scene was great. I loved it. I love Justin Theroux. He looks great, sounds great. How'd you feel?
Honestly, anytime he's in anything, I'm excited because he's one of those
Yeah.
great character actors that gets like no one talks about him at all.
Yeah.
But he's in so many things that we've seen, co-wrote Zoolander. Like he's
Yeah.
he's such a talented, funny person. But yeah, now when I saw him, I was like, yeah, he belongs here. Totally belongs in this world.
Yeah. And he's doing, let me tell you, he's doing a really good job so far.
Yeah, and
Um,
just that scene of him like, I would like for you to punch me now. Something tells me I would like this. That's like, oh, you're
what a
sadistic.
creep.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. What a creep. I do have another theory about what's going on, but I'm not going to say it yet because it might give stuff away too. But I have another theory as to
Okay.
why there's different people representing and stuff. So I'm just going to, like, maybe they're robots being controlled somehow, but they have
Oh, like
like I'm just gonna
synthetics and stuff like that.
yeah, so I'm just gonna hold off on that in detail. First of all, that scene happens, loved it, loved the gore. And this is a little thing that I love with the filmmaking and editing. I love how there'll be a word of a song and it echoes and fades when there's a black screen. Like I just don't know what like there's like the ending like of the singing and then it like fades off and the screen turns black. And I don't know. Such a good way to transition things. I
Yeah.
don't know. I watched it again today and I was like, ooh, I like that little tidbit.
They did that season one, and there was no commercial breaks when I watched it in season one. So
Okay.
every time it faded to black, that was like my one note that I hated. Actually, I
Oh,
hated
really?
it
I liked
because
it.
a fade to black means it's over, or it's just like a transitional period for like a midpoint. But like when you
Yeah.
have a fade to black like 8 times in an episode, and you're only like 20 minutes in, you're like, what the hell's going on? So that
So,
bothered me for a streaming show. But this season, I think because I have commercial breaks now,
mm,
it faded to black for every commercial, so it felt right. So I think
okay.
I accept it a little bit more this time around.
I just loved the way the songs fade and then the black. It just, I don't know, felt
Yeah,
good. I don't have
I love the
commercials
music in
with
the
time,
show.
but oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. We're
the
gonna get
the music is just like it's transporting. It's
oh George. Okay. Let's get into that. Let's switch to the next scene.
okay.
Okay. Let's go to the next scene. Okay. So it opens back up. I'm assuming after the first commercial break. We're in Novak, real map marker, real town in Fallout New Vegas. It's the like the Dino something hotel, and the reason why they call it Novak is because the sign just says like no vacancy, but the rest of the vacancy is
Uh,
broken, so they call the town Novak. We open up. We're there right away. I'm tearing up because I'm just excited to see it right away. Then you hear, I'm tearing up right now. And then you hear them yelling cons and you see the great cons there. Okay, tearing up again. When I went to Vegas for a family vacation thing, I went to Red Rock Canyon and I did the follow. I climbed up on this hill thing and I did a follow thumbs up because the great cons are based in
Yeah.
Red Rock Canyon and I was just dying. Anyway, great cons. They're there. They're druggies. We got Lucy up in the dino tower with her sniper rifle, which is an actual quest in Fallout New Vegas. You have to snipe somebody from the mouth of the dinosaur. And then it looks perfect. Okay, let me just tell you, the setup looks perfect. I don't remember if there's a pool, but it doesn't matter. It looks perfect. The cons look perfect. The attention to detail for the way every single person looks is perfect. And when we got the ghoul all strung up and they're trying to like, this is the scene where I literally was in tears the whole time, bouncing up and down on my seat because it's the video game. This isn't the show. This is the video game. We got
Yeah.
Lucy trying to do a speech check. Okay. She can't because these cons are on drugs. Okay. She's not going to win. Sometimes she wins with her speak. This is another thing, too. I don't watch this show as just like normal dialogue or normal things happening. I'm like, this is what she's doing. They're doing this thing. They're doing this.
Yeah.
They're coming across the NPC and there she's going to try to do this and her reception. And I'm looking at it very different just from a video game standpoint. She fails a speech check and then we get into it. She's doing VATS. Okay, you play New Vegas. What you do with VATS is it slows down time when you're aiming a rifle or aiming
Yeah.
whatever. And you can focus on limbs of the body instead. And that's what she's doing, man. She's shooting the limbs. We got slow motion kill cam shots. We got bloody mess perk on, which is I always turn this perk on because why not? It makes more gore and blood in
Yeah.
the show, in the game, just for fun. And we're seeing it, and I'm like, that's bloody mess. That's this. That's this. And when that Big Iron song comes on, oh, that's when the real tears came out. Big Iron, because that's in Fallout New Vegas. Yeah,
Yeah.
I always have the radio on in New Vegas, and it's such a good soundtrack. And when that came on, I'm like, you bastards! It's perfect. That whole scene is absolutely perfection, and it's like you're playing the game, and they took everything from the game and just threw it in that little bit, and I was like, I'm in, I'm sold. I love you.
It's funny because we just came off the heels of watching it Welcome to Derry, which was a very gory show, lots of blood everywhere and everything, but a lot of it was surrounded by children. And
Yeah.
so it was such a hard thing for me to really truly enjoy in those moments. But then you come over to this show, which is equally splat-tastic. And it's a total different feeling because every freaking explosion of a head or a body that's happening, I'm just like, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So fun.
yeah. And I love having the Lucy character there, who's just such a positive figure and trying to
Mhm.
still be good. And she's just watching him with just like disappointment of like, I tried to save that person and you just killed him anyway. And him looking at her like, what you doing? What you like I just love like they're having a conversation with no words. They are talking to each other through
Mhm.
the kills. And I really enjoyed that aspect of it. Like I love their relationship. I love what they're going through because he used to be her. He knows what she's thinking. He used to be a good guy, but 200 years of being in this wasteland, it's going to change you. I like seeing this the juxtaposition of the two of them together, and yeah, it's just an awesome scene. There's no critiques whatsoever. No, what I love is the setting, like the fact that we're
Oh,
seeing set pieces. It's like you don't get to see that often, and for a TV show, it's like it's such a beautiful thing, as opposed to like a Star Wars show on Disney Plus with like
yeah.
blue screen and freaking that surround fucking screen of whatever. It's cool at times, but like you don't beat this. You just don't beat this at all.
And even when there is like a screen and everything, it doesn't feel like it.
You
Like you
can't
feel
tell.
like really,
The
no, you
effects are
feel
good.
immersed into it.
They're
Yeah.
solid effects. It's because it's still being paired with something real. Like there's something tangible in the screen at all
Hmm.
times. Like especially okay. Speaking of effects, so they zoomed in super close on his face, right? And like you see him twitching a little bit, and just seeing the twitch of his thing here, whatever this, your cheekbones with the nose that's gone, and you see it moving a little bit. Like I'm just staring at it on a big screen. I was like, I can't even tell it's fake. I know it's fake. I know that it's CG, Can't even tell. It's so freaking flawless. It's just like it's so awesome. I mean, like those little things, I love that stuff. I pick up on all those little things that most people are just like, whatever. Like that stuff, that's where I feel like, oh my God, you guys care so much. You're giving the artist time. I love that so much.
It's funny that you say that because I was also looking too at the nose at all the close-ups. I'm like, okay, when can I like I was looking too and I was like, I can't, it looks great. Like
Yeah,
like I say, we know it's not real, but it looks so real. Everything feels real. And let me tell you, like the attention to detail, nothing in this show feels out of place from the video game
yeah,
world. Nothing. Every single thing. When they go into the vault, I was just like, look at like right in the vault entrance, and you can see there's like always a room behind like the vault entrance where with all these knobs and stuff like that. I'm
yeah,
like, that is the fucking game. Like that is exactly it. And they go into the and they're taking different quest things from Fallout New Vegas and they're putting them in these vaults, like the brainwashing screens that had people like hooked up and watching these screens,
yeah,
or
yeah,
like all the plant life in the opening of that vault. I'm like, man, they're taking little bits from the actual video game and putting it in. Nothing's out of place. The attention to detail, even in their houses before the explosion, the freaking blenders that come down from the ceiling that like whisk and everything like that. I'm like the fridges, all the cars, the car explosion, like
yeah.
everything is just perfect. And it makes me so excited because when you I feel I'm jumping ahead, we're not even covering the episode at this point, but when you watch something that has meant when you watch an adaptation of something that has meant so much to you for so long, I'm always expecting it to be crappy because so many times where it's like they take a property and they adapt it, I'm let down. I'm like, no, why'd you ruin it? Leave it alone. Don't touch it. But Fallout is like flawless. The sound effects, every sound effect, even like the shotgun shot, I'm like, that's from the game. It's not like a generic shotgun like sound bit they have.
Yeah.
That's the actual video game sound bit. The typing on the keyboards is the exact sound from the games. The flashlight turning on, dude, like I was everything. And they're incorporating like the actual score from New Vegas in the score of the show where there's like sounds of like I can't explain it. There's like this weird like wah wah sound sometimes in the score that's in the game that they're adding to the score of the show. And I'm just like, so visually and audibly, everything, I'm like, you're not missing a effing beat here. You're taking everything and putting it in here.
While still,
Okay,
I would note
like
they're still doing like their own story
yes,
because it's not even a direct story from any of the games. It's still its
nope.
own original story. That's what's special to me about watching this series. Going from season one into season two, like we know we're gonna hit upon things like you mentioned, like Mr. House, like he's a character. Like we're seeing key
Mm,
characters at times, but it's not a key story whatsoever. And that was the beauty of adapting an RPG to the live screen, is
yes.
because RPGs do that. Like you can kind of do whatever in an RPG. It's more about the world building. And they understood the world. Every scene captures the world, every prop, every setting, every song bite, like everything. They understand what this world is and how it's lived in and everything. And that's what I think is capturing me and probably a lot of fans to watch the show, is that like they get it. And in
Mm,
turn you can just make engaging characters that you can throw in there and how they react to it, and boom, you're good to go. Like I could watch another season of this with different characters, I think, and I'd probably still enjoy it.
100%. Oh yeah, like you say, it's so smart to do an RPG because there's there's multiple outcomes that are like set for those games, but you know that there's still different outcomes and different options. So even if you can't do that in the game, you know that there's probably still other options that could exist in this world. And that's what they're doing. The thing that I forgot about, I really wanted to rewatch the season one before watching this, but it just like all of a sudden was here. Like I
Yeah.
just, you know,
Likewise.
the life in the vault. I did forget some of the stuff that happened and I had to relook it up today. Like we had that overseer, that Steph woman with the eye patch. And I forgot what happened with like her and that Czech guy and like the baby. And I was like, what happened
Yeah.
here again? And I know that some of the were some of the people who were living in the vault actually raiders? And then they split the vaults and they blew up something in between. Like I forget, I'm sorry, I forget what happened with the
Yeah, because
backstory
there's
there.
not both sides are good of those two
Yes,
vaults. Like there's bad
yes.
people there. And like they wasted their fucking place and now they're gonna fucking eat and suck up everything from the other vaults at this point.
Hmm.
And yeah, the eye patch girl, she can't be trusted.
Right? No, she can't.
Yeah.
But I thought in the first season she was good, like she was fine, or was she not?
No, I
See,
think she no, I
I
think
know,
she
I
was
feel.
sketchy. I think she was sketchy in the first season. Yeah.
And then Norm is the brother, right? Lucy's brother, Norm. Same.
Yeah. Norm McLean. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's trapped in Vault 33 or 32. 32 is
30
where
he's no
Steph is the overseer.
he should be in 33 in the area where like the people are sleeping in cryo because
Okay.
that's where his dad's container is and he's from vault
Yes.
33.
And shit's going badly for him right now. He's
Yeah.
not doing good with that little robo brain in there, which they altered the look of the robo brain, but it didn't bother me. They're like much bigger in the game. This is like a
Mm,
little little shitty scrappy robo brain.
yeah,
But
that's probably like
so
when I
he's
my little critiques was that moment, honestly, with the little brain because I think I remember seeing them being bigger in the game, which makes them more
yeah,
intimidating, but him being so tiny, it's just like just punt him. What are you afraid of? Like I felt that
yeah.
in season one when he was trapped with him. It's like, what's he gonna do to you? What's he, you know? And the fact that he finally fought back eventually in this episode, I was like, you could have done that the whole time. Why were you starving to death? What the hell? That was my only
Maybe
thing where I was
he
just like, come on, man.
maybe he likes the company. Maybe it makes him feel more alive having someone to talk to, even though it's a little antagonizing little bitch
Yeah,
brain.
maybe. But he's definitely a character that I'm rooting for, though.
I love him. Yeah, yeah, me too. So I'm jumping here because
Me too. Yeah.
I'm so stuck on that scene in Novak that made me so happy, and also being in the vaults that made me so happy. But the dad, bad dude.
Very bad dude.
He and he makes it all the way to, is he in a vault tech thing or a Robco building?
I want to say Vault Tech because he gets his brand new golden
Oh,
Pit
Pit
Boy.
Boy.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. So he's in the Vault-Tec building and he's talking to someone, I'm assuming Mr. House, on the phone at the end.
that's what I thought. I thought that's who,
Right?
but at the same time, it felt like someone else maybe because like I think back to that moment when and this is still probably near the beginning of the episode when he's in Cooper Howard mode and he's like spying on his wife during that big meeting and you see someone in the shadows and I wasn't
Mm,
sure who that was supposed to be. I wasn't sure if that was her dad, because he is kind of like the overseeing figure, but at the same time, it's we see like he's obviously answering to someone else himself. So it's like I wasn't sure if maybe that was the guy he was like sending his message out to. And that shadowy figure could be
hmm
Mr. House. I don't know. Like
hmm
there's I like that there's still some mysteries for us to figure out.
Oh
Nothing's
yeah.
obvious right now.
No. I was pretty confused by the end of the episode, to be honest, about
Yeah.
what's gonna happen and what's happening. Or is he talking to Cooper's wife on the phone?
That's true too. Yeah, like or the daughter.
Oh, is the daughter in charge now? This is the
Yeah.
thing.
I
It's so
speculate
open, we
if it
don't
will
know.
take a part four approach because I think it was in part four, like you're looking for your kid and your kid ends up being a part of the system pretty much at the
Yes, yes,
end.
yes, yes, yes,
So
yes, yes,
like,
yes.
what if that they do that same thing, and just take from that, and it would still be tied to the games. You get that heart wrenching, freaking like, oh no, he tried so hard.
Yeah, that would be heartbreaking, and I kind of want it to happen now. I
Yeah,
want that. I want
yeah,
that heartbreak. And
yeah,
now he has to choose. I do love the tension between Cooper and his wife in the flashbacks. I just thought the filming was so good with
yeah,
like seeing him being like, "Oh crap, she's home," and her being like, "Oh crap, I'm home." And they got to put on their fake
yeah,
faces and ooh, I love it. Love that drama for them because it's so heartbreaking and it's to find out she's like cold calculated
right.
and then he kind of like sold his
His
face
soul.
to that company and the
Yeah,
soul. Yeah, I know. See, I really, game stuff aside, I'm loving these storylines that they're adding and putting in. And it's not taking away from anything because like we said, you could create your own story and stuff in Fallout and there's different ways you can go.
yeah,
So I'm as a viewer of just a TV show, I'm invested in the characters and I'm invested in the stories that are happening. But as a lover of the video game, I'm like, sometimes maybe it's detrimental to me that I'm so focused on the details that like clearly it's almost distracting me from the story. Because I'm like, wait, what happened in the rest of the show? I'm too hung up on the vats and the and the songs and the,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh yeah, okay, this happened in the story and this happened in the story, but I'm so focused in on how perfect it is in correlation to the video game. Like the looks and sounds are all perfect, but the feel is also perfect. Like they can like adapt a video game thing and have everything look great, but the ambiance and atmosphere and the like the feel inside feels off or something, you know?
Yeah.
But this just feels so perfect that maybe it's almost distracting me from the story. Because I'm like, wait, I don't remember what happened again. I can't stop thinking about Novak.
No, I think like they do a great job of getting you emotionally invested with each of these characters,
Mm-hmm.
and they handle the flashbacks, I think, very well. Sometimes a
Yes.
flashback can get distracting and annoying, but they handle it in a way where we're getting enough information and emotional connections with someone like the Ghoul Howard, but at the same time we're still left with enough mystery where we're still asking
Yes.
questions and trying to piece things together.
Yeah. I was asking a lot of questions at the end, which is great because I'm like, I can't wait to see what the season was going to unfold this season because there's so many questions left unanswered that I'm like, ooh, my curiosity is like, you got me, but also my excitement to see more and see like where they go with everything really has me excited on that level as well.
The moment where the brother is about to open up everyone's cryopod and just let everyone out, I was really curious of like what's going to happen next there. Out of all the things I think that happened, that was the one thing where I was just like, oh shit, like his whole talk about chaos and everything. I was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, buddy. Fuck plans. Throw it all in the fire. But I was like, hold on, but
Yeah.
your dad was in one of those cryopods with those people. Are the people in those cryopods are people like you who are
Mm.
naive to everything, or are they like your dad who are in on everything? And if they all get woken up, what are they going to do to you? Because right now you're thinking like, all right, maybe I'm unleashing an army and I got people who'll be on my side, but maybe not. Maybe you've just given yourself another hurdle that you have to fucking jump over. So that right there, I was really excited to see what's going to happen next for him, because I feel like traditional stuff, it would be like he builds an army and they like fight back. But in the Fallout world, I feel like it would be people that are not going to help him at all.
Maybe Cooper's wife's in there and the daughter because they're vault tech.
Oh, that would be
Like,
something.
I think it's going to be people like the dad
I think so too.
because certain people get sent to certain vaults to go into cryo. And whether it's based on like neighborhood or based on like, I guess, companies they work for, like, they're not going to mix like a random person, like random people all together and stuff because they want you all to wake up with a like mind, right?
Yeah, and
So,
like because even the brain was saying it's like they have to be woken up every so many years or whatever, and in a certain
mm,
order. So it's like I can see it being like her dad was woken up first, and then after him, you'll get another few years. Then this specific person gets woken up because they'll continue on, the thing, you know.
yeah.
So like maybe I'm not saying all of them will be bad, but I think a chunk of them will be
Well, because the brain even said, like, once there's no one out there to disagree with us, then we'll, you know what I mean? So they want to keep that ideology
yeah,
alive. So that's
exactly,
why, yeah. Oh, it's definitely going to be, but then there's going to be power struggle within those people, right?
for
Of
sure.
who's
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
be in
yeah,
charge. So maybe Norm's like, haha, you guys fight it out. And like, who knows? I don't know what we're going to see. It's exciting. It's
yeah.
exciting to not know. So there are many things that I'm excited for this season. I cannot wait to see New Vegas and see what happens in all the casinos. I don't know if they're gonna have all the casinos in it or if they're just gonna have like the tops. Gamora is gonna be interesting because the Gamora casino is very
Raunchy.
yeah, thanks. Raunchy and shady and then I'm most excited to see if the Ultra Lux is in there because in the on the season of Fallout it looks like Maximus is in this ritzy hotel. And if they incorporate the Ultra Lux with the White Glove Society, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Anybody's played the game, I'm excited. So I hope they see that. I don't know what they're going to do with a lot of the factions because when I remember seeing the posters for the series, I know that Caesar's Legion's coming in. Macaulay Culkin's going to be part of it.
Mm.
I'm very excited to see that. Caesar's Legion is a bunch of slavers. They're evil. I every time I replay New Vegas, I try to join them, and morally inside, I cannot. I just can't be part of their lifestyle.
Uh,
I'm like, no, I'm going to be part of Caesar's Legion. I'm going to be a bad person this time. I can't do it. I tried twice, and I'm like, no, I can't. I wonder what they're going to do with if the NCR is going to be in it. I don't know. I know they're going to have the Kings, which is like a group of Elvis impersonators in the in the video game, but it looks like they're all going to be ghouls in the show. Which would be fine with me because I think a bunch of Elvis impersonators walking around in the show would be a little too cheesy, maybe. There's also another faction called the Powder Gangers. I want to see if they bring them in there, which are just like convicts. So they're like bad guys. I don't know if they're going to have a bunch of Securitrons, like a Securitron army. I don't know what they're going to have. But I know you get to see Victor, I think, who is like the cowboy, like Securitron guy. He's like, howdy, partner. They
okay.
showed him in the thing. So I can't wait to see him. I hope there's snow globes somehow incorporated. That's just like a little psycho thing. I'm excited to see what we're gonna see. Death claws, rad scorpions, the geckos. Cazadors. I don't know, but I want to see what
When
they have.
when
And
I
I'm
saw
so
the
excited.
giant crab creature, I forgot what it was called, but I saw a glimpse of the crab creature.
I don't know if is it a rad scorpion, but it just showed the front of it, maybe
It
to
showed the
look like a
front of it.
crab.
Yeah, it looked like crab. Maybe it could be a scorpion, but like, it looked like the
I'm
crab creature
hoping.
that comes from like the water or whatever. When I
Okay.
saw that,
Oh,
like
could
emotions
be
popped up in me where I was just like, that damn thing.
that. Yeah, there are like crab things, right? I think there's a lot of them in Fallout 3. I
Yeah,
think.
there were a lot in four also, and they freaking
Yeah.
killed me a lot in the beginning, and like I needed to like waste nukes on them to freaking take care of them. And I was like, when I saw it, like emotions just boiled up inside of me when I saw it, which is good.
Oh,
That's a good thing. That's a you know. But I was like that, yeah,
yeah. The Meyer lurks. Meyer lurks. That's what they are, I
okay,
think, and they look like big crab things. Yes,
yeah, yeah,
I'm excited for the creatures. Yeah,
yeah. No, the
and
creatures
they,
are
and they
awesome.
stop. I know. I know. I thought the first episode was a great introduction. What are your overall thoughts about what you're excited for and the overall thoughts of the first episode?
Streaming services have spoiled me, and I'm at a place where like when episode one ended, and I'm waiting for like episode two to play, and I was like, oh damn, it's a weekly thing. How archaic
Yeah.
of you! But at the same time, it's good. I love having this feeling of something to look forward to every week.
Yeah.
That old school must see TV feeling. So
Yeah.
I'm very glad at the end of the day that they're doing that, and it's just it's just a good show. It amazes me like how a streaming service like Amazon can give us something like almost near perfect, and also give us a bunch of crap at the same time. It's like how do you guys do that? How do you put so much money and detail and attention to something and like care about the fans in one hand, and the other freaking shows you just like f the fans. Fans mean nothing to us. you know, it boggles my mind. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
the
got to be
show's
something
the
to
show's
do.
amazing, and
Yeah.
honestly, watching it, I'm probably gonna want to play Fallout again.
Okay. Well, there are rumors through the grapevine that they are going to release
A remaster
thank you, a
of
remaster version of
I've been
New
seeing
Vegas.
that, and every time I see
Yeah.
anything about it, I get excited because I remember when the game came out and it looked freaking awesome, and I always thought to myself, like, I'm gonna play that eventually. That looks really cool. And then time just gets away from you, and now it's
Mhm.
it's it's too old for me to want to play.
Oh God, I hope they do because I really want you to play it, George. It's
Yeah.
just like
Oh no,
it's
if they
such
remaster that, guaranteed I'm buying that thing.
they have to.
yeah,
With the show out, they are. Like they'd be
they're
dumb not to.
they're sitting on money at this point.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. I'm also very excited and I know we have to wait a week, but like you say, it's going back to old school ways, which seems Fallout to me. Oh, I also like one more thing. In New Vegas, they have a karma factor, which they don't have in I don't think any well, I maybe Fallout 1 or 2, I don't know, but they don't have in the other Fallout games. And it's when you do bad things, the good people frown upon you. And if you do bad
Ooh.
things, the bad people like that. So you'll gain fame with different factions depending on how you play your character. It's really more like role playing type thing like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And Lucy says something in this past episode. I forget what she said. Well, she said something along the lines of like, when you do good things, people will be good to you. And I was like, that's the karma factor of New
Yeah.
Vegas. Like she's kind of tying that in. And that's the only follow game that I've played where karma was a factor. So, and also in New Vegas, if you wear like a outfit of a certain faction, they'll be nice to you most of the time. And if you,
Okay.
or, and then other people will hate on you. So it's a more like interactive role playing game in that sense. So I'm
I could
excited to
say
see them put that
part
in.
four had little things like that because, like, if you did bad things, your companion would be disappointed
Yeah,
in you.
your companion, yes.
Yeah. So it's like it wasn't as worldwide spread of your decisions, but at least like the people close to you, they would be affected by what you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, they kept that part in there
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, in New Vegas it's like everyone. Like depending, like different groups people will either like it or not like it. And the more fame you lose in one thing, people straight up attack you if they see you. Like random
Oh,
people. Like
nice.
so if you do things good that are good for the NCR, like the New California Republic, like the military, then the Caesar's Legion will like pick up on that somehow through the grapevine, and they'll just randomly come and attack you throughout the game. Like you'll just be like wandering and they'll like come attack you and you're like, no,
Oh,
because you're infamous to them, so they hate you. It's such a good game.
I love that. That's like you ever play the game Fable?
No,
Oh
I
man,
haven't.
Fable was like that on Xbox 360.
Okay.
You whether you did good or bad things, like that was the whole point of the game, was deciding to be either a good hero or a bad hero. And if
Hmm.
you the more bad stuff you did, like you go into a town and they'd be like, ew, get out of here. Like they would like you would smell to them or whatever, and like you would get attacked by the guards because you would just automatically think you're bad, you know. But at the
Yes.
same time, if you were good, then you can freaking you can steal easily and no one would care because you were so good.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of like that. I don't think to like that. That sounds like really in depth, and I love that.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
Fable's
kind of like that
amazing.
same thing.
You would love Fable back in the day.
Okay. Maybe I should play it. Okay, guys, let us know down below what you think about season two, episode one of Fallout. What kind of viewer are you too? Are you going into it like playing the game and knowing all about the lore and everything like that? Or are you going in as a fresh new baby to the Fallout world and you're just like eyeing it with like your big fresh eyes for the first time? Let us know how you feel about it down below. That is playing it make it better or worse? Because now I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I am too distracted to no. I love it so much. I'm too
uh,
excited. You can find more of our content on our YouTube channel, Not a Strong Start. You can follow us on X and Instagram at Not a Strong Start. You can listen to us anywhere you listen to your podcasts. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you for watching us yap about Fallout, and I hope you enjoyed it. You can find me on Instagram at Marie Plays It All. Where can we find you, George?
you can follow me at Nicolopolis.
And I feel like we should have our own little closeout for this. Like what? Because Jose does his little closeout with not a
Yeah.
strong start. What should we say?
Not all video game adaptations are good, and not all video game or like not all movie games are great, but every once in a while, sometimes a podcast is entertaining, and that could be us.
There. Keep it that. That was so good. Okie dokie, George. Sounds good to me.